What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Sports with Ryan and Angelo. What's going on, right?
Chilling, bro.
Of course.
How you feeling? You had the flu last week?
Yeah, tough flu last week.
Yeah, that was tough. I felt bad for you. I didn't see you for a couple of days. Didn't hear from you?
Yeah, nobody
Didn't see
did,
you?
honestly.
Yeah, didn't hear from you. Didn't see you. I don't know.
I hibernated for like 4 days.
I mean, hey, we're moving past that now. The Rangers are surging, and we're moving past that.
100%.
Right into
you know what? I think that's why my flu got cured. Like, Chris Kreider got signed, and it was like, yo, let's get out of here, you know?
We had that right there. That just won us the day right there. You won the day. That is what you had to do.
Dude, my day, like, I could have got shit on yesterday by anything. By any living thing could have shit on me yesterday, and I would have been fine with that. I would have left the shit on me. Because Chris Kreider, bro. And it came a little late. No, not really. It was like,
we were sitting here. It was like, what, 11 o'clock?
Yeah, it was like, it was around
11 o'clock or
so.
It was still,
but like, dude, you told me first.
Bro, I looked at my phone and I was like,
yeah,
no way.
Ryan was here yesterday. He got up off of my couch and did a lap around my house because Chris Kreider got signed, and we were all kind of not even disbelief. It was happiness. It was joy.
It was just because all the morning I drove to school, I was listening to everyone, and all everyone was talking about is Rangers couldn't get a deal done. It looks like he's being shipped. It's just now where to go. And like, I was like, all right, that sucks, but like, you got to deal with it. We got to move on. We're 4 points out. We're gonna get someone new or a draft pick or something, and we just got to keep fighting. And 2 hours later, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at my phone, and I go, oh my god. And I just got up and
Ryan almost threw up.
I couldn't. Because I didn't believe it. I was like, no way. But we got some even worse news after that, though.
Brady Shea.
Shesterkin.
Oh, Shesterkin, yeah. I mean, I'm still, like, I say Brady Shea because I was kind of upset about it.
Yes,
I'm a big fan.
But we got a lot for him. First round pick. I mean, I don't know what the Hurricanes were thinking with that. But
I love the move. And I think the Hurricanes think like taking Brady Shea from us and making all these moves is going to make them not be owned by the Rangers this year, but it's not true.
Yeah, we've been dominating. Yeah, we've been dominating them. I'm not worried about the Hurricanes.
But yeah, the Shesterkin thing, it does hurt.
Hurts bad.
A couple of weeks he's going to be out. That means Lundqvist has to be the backup for like the actual backup for a little while.
Yeah.
Which
I like Georgiev. Gotta give him reps because you don't know who's going to be our player. Hopefully, we make the playoffs.
Georgiev reps?
Yeah, he hasn't been playing now. He's been the backup.
Yeah, because Shesterkin's been playing.
So now Georgiev will get a little bit more.
But I think it's still a competition. Like, Shesterkin and Georgiev is right here. And I like that.
I mean, and think about it. You have the King sitting right behind you. Of course, that's right there. Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, I hate to say this. Like, I think, like, Lundqvist is not happy right now. Granted, like, I wouldn't be too. Whatever. I've been this team's goalie for a long time now.
No,
and like you could see him sitting on the bench and he's just pissed.
But like he's old though. I feel like he should want the rest. Once playoffs come around though, we should hand it off to him because I don't know.
I say no because if he's your playoff goalie, he needs to be playing.
No, yeah.
He can't just sit around all year and then just go into the playoff.
Yeah, because if we are a wild card spot, you're either going against like Boston or Washington.
Right now, the wild card spot we're lined up for is, I think, Washington will be playing. They're number one, right? Yeah. It's them Boston. Yeah, it'd be Washington.
Well, Washington and Boston are...
They're right there, yeah.
They're both really good, and both... Yeah. Lundqvist can't just be thrusted in there in the first round. I agree with that.
Think about it, though, like, Rangers fans, we were phoning it in. Not all of us. Honestly,
I'm not going to lie.
I've been saying,
When the season started, I go... Would I like to make the playoffs? Absolutely. I haven't seen the playoffs since I can't even remember. It's been like 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years. We love the Rangers. Obviously, we miss playoff hockey, but we're rebuilding, and to be where we are right now, I mean we're way ahead of schedule. We weren't supposed to be. This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
this is insane.
It's because your young guys are stepping up. Like, dude, Adam Fox and Tony DeAngelo. Tony DeAngelo's a little shaky.
No.
Adam Fox and Tony DeAngelo are my fucking guys.
And I mean, my guy's Panarin. No one's doing it better than him right now, bro. There's no one doing better than him. There's no one doing it.
Dude.
There's no one doing it better than him right now.
I mean, he's awesome.
No, he's we got him on a discount. $11 million a year is a discount the way he's been playing.
Oh, no, easily.
52 assists. He's got like 30 goals, bro.
Have you seen some of the passes this guy made? The other day, I don't know if you watched the Rangers game the other night. Not the last one they played, the one before that.
When they played the Sharks, he had this really nice poke check. Right to a goal for Zibanejad.
That's what I'm talking about.
He wasn't even... He was even trying away. And it was a perfect pass to score to set him up. He wasn't even trying to do that. He wasn't even trying to do that.
It's crazy. Like, I saw that, and like, I saw the play, and I was like, first of all, how did the puck get to Zibanejad in the first place?
Yeah.
Like in real time, I was like, how did that even get?
Because the whole play happened so fast. He came around the net. Once he came around the net in front, he lost a little. As soon as he lost the slightest bit of control, Panarin slapped it away right in front to Mika for the score.
Like me and my dad are sitting here watching the game, and I'm like,
how did they even just score?
Yeah, I was like, all right, the puck got to Zibanejad. The puck went in the net.
How did it get there?
But how? So, like, I'm watching, I'm like, all right, maybe Panarin just checked him, like, passed it, that's it, you know? Dude, I saw it, and I was like, my dad's on his phone, and I'm like, yo, look at the screen.
Watch what he's doing right now.
Like this.
Watch the beautiness that's gonna go on.
Yeah, it was actually amazing.
No, a straight up thing of beauty. Straight up thing of beauty.
And I was just like, yo, he really just did that. Like, that was insane. And no, but I mean, 4 points out of a wild card spot right now. You control your own destiny, really, if you want to put it this way, because you play the Islanders tonight, who are in front of you.
Gotta beat them. You have to win tonight.
Tonight is a must-win.
Tonight
is actually a must-win game.
Because now that puts you 6 points behind.
Yes.
Now you're tied in the season series instead of getting that 3-1 advantage, which you know is always nice to have a 3-1 advantage.
Over the Islanders?
Over the Islanders. That's always nice.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. It's
I hate the Islanders.
Yeah, so much.
Oh, my God.
Everyone here knows it, too.
Yeah, I mean, but...
Yeah.
I mean, listen... To say that, like, to even not say they're a good hockey team, you can't not.
You can't say that. You would just be saying false information.
Like you can't, like, it's not like the Islanders of old where it's like, no, the Islanders actually suck.
No, the Islanders,
they're good now.
Hockey's good in the area right now. The Rangers are good. They're coming up. The Islanders are good.
Yeah, I don't even talk about the
I hate to
Devils.
admit it. It sucks so bad. Like,
that hurt that he just said that, and I'm sure it hurt you.
No, it hurts so bad. My heart's like, I'm having palpitations right now.
Yeah. No, but, like, to talk, like... In the area, it's great. Like every metropolitan team right now is like good. Like you got the Rangers. You got I'm talking about like hockey. In general. The metropolitan division is sick.
Oh,
it's like the NL East.
It's loaded.
It's literally
loaded. It's loaded.
You got the Flyers. You got the Rangers. You got
the Blue Jackets.
Everybody, bro. Everybody's good. The Eastern Conference is finally like really good. Remember back in the day, like the Eastern Conference, they'd go to the Stanley Cup to play the Western Conference, and you would just get fucking dominated.
Destroyed. Yeah.
Because that Western Conference hockey was different.
I mean, it kind of is now, but back then it was so different, bro.
No, like
I remember going into that Stanley Cup, and I was like, "Ooh, 2015, like, yo, we're looking good." Like the Kings, like
we weren't winning. I knew it from the jump.
But we had a shot. We lost 4-1, and what? 3 of the games went into overtime. We didn't win 1 overtime game. We led 3 losses in overtime.
Yeah, no, I know. It's
all those games that could have been won. So instead of losing 4-1, we win 4-1, and I want to just lose my mind.
To even just watch the series, like
the way it unfolded,
hurts.
See
it different though. Like you could just see like the way the Kings skated, the way the Kings hit.
Bro,
like
they were faster. They hit harder. Their passes were so much. Bro, there were times watching that game where I forgot that you would think it was a practice of them on offense.
Yeah.
We were in the zone for 2, 3, 4 minutes at a time. You couldn't get it out, and if you did, you iced the puck. You couldn't even leave the ice anyway.
And the best part was that you were in the zone for 4 minutes, and they might not have taken a shot.
And you just couldn't get the puck. But you just could not get the puck.
They were
back
literally just playing keep away.
You just couldn't get the puck back from them, bro. It was so frustrating. And then probably the only time I ever cried out during a hockey game was the game-winning goal, and it was over.
Who was that? Martinez scored the game-winning goal.
I don't even know.
I think it was Martinez, essentially, bro. I mean. But like
in OT again.
Yeah, no, of course. But like to watch the Rangers play the other night against San Jose, they had a hit in that game. Adam Fox, I think it was, had a hit in that game. I don't know if you saw it.
I was at work, so I was like off on, but
it was either Fox or D'Angelo. I always mix the two up, but D'Angelo was kind of getting pushed around the whole game. They were just beating the shit out of the guy.
I mean, hey, listen, that's West Coast, bro. West Coast is different.
At one point, there was a pass that passed one of the guys, and he was coming towards D'Angelo. D'Angelo did not care about the puck. He saw it pass.
Played him out.
He just dropped the shoulder into his chest.
I love it.
And just dropped him. And I was like, it's about time, bro. Like,
about time you start doing something.
This is
like
hockey,
that.
bro. It's not lacrosse. Like, let's go. Like, honestly, what is this women's field hockey we're watching right now? Dude, give me a break. No offense to women's field hockey, but like, dude,
you guys don't hit each other.
Dude,
hockey, you're supposed to hit each other.
Like, honestly, like
yeah.
You guys, honestly, I'll put it on record. Hockey players are the toughest
by far
athletes
by far.
For one, the most conditioned athletes.
They have to be. That's
like
you're running the whole time. You're literally running the whole time.
But like people will say like, no, it's soccer.
No.
Put a soccer player on skates. Let me see him conditioned because he's dead.
Bro, a soccer player, but you can buy rest as a soccer player. If you're on defense, the ball goes up. You're staying behind.
Yeah.
On hockey, all 5 guys are engaged at once, and you're all moving all the time. That hockey is by far the most physically straining on your body.
Bro, I saw the other night when we were watching the game, and my dad. I even looked at him and said it. I was like, yo, like, I think it was Ryan Strome. That's exactly who it was. Gets off the ice after 2 minutes, and he's on the bench, and he's like, and I'm like, yo, these guys. I'm a baseball player, bro. I'm lucky I run the bases. I gotta hit the ball to be allowed to run. Imagine that. I have to do something that's hard to run. These guys do nothing, and they just gotta move.
And just gotta keep going and just keep going and going.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, going.
They are easily the most conditioned athletes, and it sucks that they're like probably the lowest paid athletes.
Not probably.
Most definitely.
Definitely. Out of the 4 professional major sports, up top is the NBA. If you hit a jump shot, here's $25 million. Come play for us for 4 years.
We're talking about the highest paid athletes, bro. We're talking about baseball. Up top. Come on. Bro, come on.
But, like, in baseball, the best players get really good contracts. In the NBA, guy doesn't even have to hit a layup.
No, but what I'm saying, though, like...
Show up to a workout with a headband on. Oh, yo, here's $15 million. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing.
Nah, but, like...
They don't hand out money like that in MLB.
Yes,
and
they
you,
do. 1 through
yes,
9.
they do.
1 through 9.
Machado, Harper, it took guys forever to sign.
Yes. No, yeah, I know. Because
in the NBA, oh, here you go. Here's free money.
But that's because your rookie deal is not, your rookie deal is shit in the major leagues. We all know that. And it's for, like...
It's kind of shit. Like, I mean...
It's shit everywhere.
NFL, I guess, is alright. I think the NBA. What do you think Zion's making?
Not a lot.
I think it's like $10 million.
No.
I think it is.
Well, all right.
Because it's what they signed him to.
He was the number 1 overall pick, though.
He was, and I mean the endorsements. Sorry, I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna say. Like his endorsements are fucking.
His endorsements aren't saying. But I'm saying over just if he didn't even get just straight up contract, I think he makes like $10 million a year.
Over how many years? No, over a year
for his first year. I'm not even kidding you. I think so. I don't know it for a fact, but
you have to look that up. You have to look that up. Because there's no way.
I mean, it could be.
Nah, I don't think so. But like, you have to realize, baseball players like 1 through 9 are making a solid contract. 1 through 9, like we're talking about, like your worst player who plays every day is making a decent contract.
As the number 1 pick, Zion is projected to make up to $44.2 million in a 4-year contract. So he's making $11 million a year, a little more than 11.
And that's his contract, not his endorsements. No, that's his contract.
That's his NBA. That's his rookie level contract.
All right, yeah, okay.
But now he's going to sign for it.
I still easily
the Pelicans are going to give him the state of Louisiana.
Oh yeah, no, they're going to give him the keys to the city. But
oh my god,
I still say baseball is the highest paid sport, easily, bro. Like just look at some of these fucking contracts.
Bro. I agree, yes, but like,
and then you got to take incentives into account.
But I'm just talking about like the overall landscape. Because yes, I agree with you. Garrett Cole's making $300 million. Mookie Betts.
We have to talk about that.
Mookie Betts.
I saw something insane today.
Mookie Betts is going to sign for probably over $300 million. Francisco Lindor is going to sign for over $300 million. That's the cream of the crop at their position and in the sport itself.
What does Pete Alonso get? Highest paid first baseman in the league? You think? Like when he gets signed?
I mean,
depending on what he does.
Yeah.
If he performs,
if you're going based off of last year, I'm giving him the whole team.
Nah, not even based off last year. Like, let's say his next few years, he's like a 30-90 guy. 30 home runs, 90 RBIs. Maybe a little over 100 RBIs.
I want a little more than 30. I want like 35 homers.
All right, so say 35.
Because he strikes out too much.
3,500 RBIs.
If he goes,
and he bats like 275.
If he goes for 30 and 90 and hits 280, I'll take that. But if he's
what are you giving him though? Contract.
With that?
Yeah. Is he getting as much as like a Goldschmidt or a Freddie Freeman?
Well, I think that puts him in. I think that puts him in the premier. And I think that puts him in the top upper echelon of his position. No,
I think he's gonna be.
So then,
I think at that you are. All
right. So what's Goldschmidt
as a first baseman?
I think he's got to. I mean, you got to include inflation and stuff. I think he's gonna make almost as much as probably up there with Freeman and Goldschmidt and them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If his defense improves, dude.
Well, that's what he said. Did you see him doing the picture?
Yeah, no. And then he was using the flat glove getting down. I mean, hey, listen, if
he said it. He said that's what he wants to get better.
He's going to be an all-star this year.
I think he held one of the best quotes I've ever heard.
What was that?
With the at the end of the year, I want to be on a float, drunk as hell with my guys, celebrating
a World Series. Yes.
Great. You know, because like in sports, like, and it's kind of a shame. Like, I'm not saying
if you don't like Pete Alonso, by the way, you could
get the hell off.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying like sports like oh, everybody should be drinking, like stuff like that, like because that's not the way it is. An athlete, you don't drink like crazy.
No, yeah, you
have to have
stuff
like
in your body.
Yeah, but at the same time, you have the occasional drink one.
Dude, imagine celebrating with champagne when you score.
Forget about even that.
Imagine winning the division.
Yeah, no, but not even. Forget about even that.
Like, champagne.
Like we have to talk about like, these guys are going to all these parties. Like you're telling me, you go to a party. You're a millionaire right now. You go to a party with all these celebrities. You're not sitting down having a Jack and Coke or some shit. Like
Some guys are serious about
No,
that.
I know
some guys are very serious
about that.
Some guys won't even go out. They'll be like, nah.
But what I'm saying is like 1 or 2 is not going to kill you.
Yeah, I agree.
Professional sports acts like that 1 or 2 will end your career. Which I don't like because it's like frowned upon because you know what? Like some guys like now you're not a normal person. Some of these guys want to be normal people. I understand you're not a normal person, but some of these guys at least want to act like a normal person.
Yeah. They want to be as normal as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
So like for him to say that, it's like, all right, this is a real dude. Like this is a real person. He's not a super celebrity. He just wants to be drunk as hell with his guys on a float and have some fun. I get it. He's still a kid. Like you wouldn't catch DeGrom saying that. Never. No. But like it's still
DeGrom's just gonna be like, I'll be here next year with my 3rd Cy Young, and
thanks.
I'll be having a cigar in my mouth. I'll see you guys next year.
Be smoking a cigar next to each other.
Joe Burrow.
But like, that's what I'm saying though. Like, yeah, not yet. But like, that's what I'm saying though. Like, I like the attitude the Mets have right now.
I think you have to. How could you not?
Like,
I love it. I mean, of course, going into the season, Joe Girardi was all I wanted. That's even my family wanted that. I gotta say, I really like the under the radar hire in Luis Rojas. It's just we're the last team that needs distractions right now.
And he's a system guy.
We have idiots that run our team in the Wilpons. They hired a fucking agent to be the GM. Like the amount of distractions that swirl around this team.
Hasn't done a bad job.
No. I'm just saying, putting the Mets in the spotlight. A Mets team that hasn't been to the playoffs in 4 years. They went to the World Series in 2015, whatever it was. Like, you don't need distractions. You need to win ball games. And I think this under-the-radar hire takes away so many more distractions. And if Cespedes can play 130 games, I can't see how this team doesn't make the playoffs. I really don't. I don't know how this team doesn't make the playoffs.
Did you hear what he said the other day? It was so funny.
What was that?
It wasn't funny. It was just the way he said it that made me laugh. He was like, they asked him, they're like, yo, like, 1 to 10, how, like, ready?
Oh, and he was like 12,
and he just goes, 12.
Yeah, I did see that, yeah.
Because, like, he's got a translator with him. Guy hasn't said a word in English the whole time. And he tells his translator everything in Spanish, the guy repeats it. And, like, it was to the point when they asked him that question, the translator, like, leaned his ear in, and Yo was just like, 12. Like, he just said it.
Bro, he's ready. He is ready. There's so many people close to him, and so many people, like, just all, whether it's in the league, fans like us, or just people all around baseball, so many people are doubting this guy, saying there's no way you can get back to what you're doing. So the motivation is there for him, especially in a walk year with his contract.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way that he doesn't perform. There's just no way. He's over. He's done if he doesn't play well this season.
He's finally, he was never a huge media guy, but he was always a problem guy. Like, low-key a problem guy. Like,
he's not really a problem guy. He's just one that...
He's had that cocky dick attitude.
I'm going to do me, and that's it. No one's going to say shit to me, and that is what it is. I'm going to walk around here and do what I want to do, but I'm not going to... He doesn't really bother anyone to know in the process.
No. But, like, he's always had, like those stupid errors and shit like that. Like, physical errors, like...
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, in the World Series, like, didn't, like, a ball get past him or something like that to the wall? Like...
Probably.
Like...
He's not a cannon, but he's not the greatest defender.
He's had things like that where it's like, you know, like this guy, he thinks he's so good. He
does hit to make up for it.
Oh yeah, no.
If he's gonna hit me 40 homers, 100 RBIs, and play like not that good at defense, I'll take it. We're not gonna need defense. When you got the rotation that you do, we're gonna need to put up fucking runs on the board for DeGrom and Syndergaard and Stroman.
Speaking of like,
we need to put runs on the board.
Speaking of rotation, you're gonna laugh so hard at this.
Oh my god!
Because I was in like class today. I was just kind of on Instagram, like whatever, and I saw a post, and it was Garrett Cole, DeGrom, Verlander, and it was a start bench cut. So now, like, you have to hear me out on this because it's hysterical, and like in my mind, immediately it's
now
start DeGrom, bench Cole.
Cut Verlander. Yeah.
And that's like everybody, like the first like 12, 13, 15 comments was like DeGrom, Cole, Verlander.
Yeah.
And then like some people said Cole, DeGrom, Verlander, which okay, like that's fine.
You could switch those.
They're interchangeable.
They were 7 and 8 on the play, so that's fine if you switch them.
Somebody puts Verlander, Cole, cut DeGrom. I replied to this kid and I go, you must not watch baseball. like. You must not watch baseball. Like, you must have no idea what baseball is. Because
forget about
watching it in 2012.
You don't have to watch it. You just have to not know what baseball is. You're gonna cut Jacob DeGrom?
Dude, it was so funny.
Cut Jacob DeGrom.
Unless you're living in like 2012 when Justin Verlander was a Tiger, And
even then, he wasn't even like.
Yeah, but I'm saying that that was his like that
What
was
are you
his,
living in
like,
2012?
what are you living when he was on the Tigers and they were in the World Series?
Wait, so he would start Verlander, cut
Cole,
bench
Cole, and cut DeGrom. Dude, what?
We're not talking about the 2012 season. We're talking about this season.
We're talking about right now, yeah. Don't get me wrong, though. Verlander is a stud. He's good.
Oh, yeah!
Out of those three guys, he's number 3.
He wasn't even the best pitcher on his team, bro.
Yeah, because Garrett Cole was.
Yeah, so you can't call, like...
He's finally the best pitcher on his team now, because who else is there?
Who?
Verlander.
Oh, yeah. They're...
But listen.
Ashes are a mess right now.
You take DeGrom. You put him anywhere else. Any other 29 ball clubs.
Yeah.
Out of any of those, he's your best pitcher.
Yeah.
You take Garrett Cole. And you can't say Yankees, so 28 ball clubs, because if you put him on the Yankees, it's a toss-up.
It's the same thing, okay.
So same thing with Garrett Cole. Every other, 28 other ball clubs, every other one of them, you put him on them, he's your number 1.
He's starting your first game for you.
Let's put it, you take DeGrom, you put him in Houston, thank you, Verlander, you're our second game guy.
So, I would agree with that for the purpose of
talent.
The fact that, Verlander's older, they would probably give him the 1. But overall talent, yes, DeGrom, I agree with that.
No, it's also a seniority thing. Verlander's been there a few years, you're still our number 1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, overall talent, though, no.
If you go by who's the better pitcher,
it's DeGrom, obviously.
DeGrom's your number 1 guy.
What about if you send DeGrom over to Washington?
Him who's won the last 2 outside O's.
No, hey, listen, I agree.
That's exactly what I'm going. But at the same time, though, Scherzer's there. He's been there.
No, yeah.
He's your number 1.
Bro, they might even put Strasburg in front of him just as 1 MVP. I wouldn't. I would not do that. I'm just saying. I wouldn't do that, obviously.
That would be a hot take by whoever to do that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm just saying. For the sole purpose of loyalty and the fact that Strasburg's been there for however long and just won a World Series. Oh my God, Steve, please, go right above.
Yeah. But at the same time, though,
But overall, obviously.
This is how good the Mets pitching staff is. You have 3 number 1s. Because Stroman was number 1 in Toronto.
Yeah. I mean, shitty Toronto club, but...
Not this year.
You know,
and if he was still there this year, he'd still be your number 1.
Over Ryu?
Yes. Seniority. He's been there. You gotta stay with your guy. He's been your guy.
I agree with that.
So he's your number 1. Talent-wise, Ryu, I need him to have another year like he did last year. I need him to have another year.
I mean...
Not even like he did last year, but at least be there.
I want to see what he does against the Yankees. He's going to face the Yankees.
I hope he faces Tanaka. That'd be a Japanese face-off. Just 2 Japanese guys going at it.
Oh, man.
But, dude, you got, I don't know, it's crazy how, you put Syndergaard on, I would say 22 out of the other 30 ball clubs, he's probably number 1 also.
Yeah.
Syndergaard, not the shitty Syndergaard we've seen the past years.
Good Noah Syndergaard.
Yeah. 2015 Noah Syndergaard.
If you put him on...
You gotta give my guys a chance.
If
our asses are in the jackpot.
If you put him on any other team in our division...
Except Washington.
Except Washington. He's a number 1 guy.
Yeah, because he's beaten out Aaron Nola.
He's way better than Nola.
He's the number 1 guy, right, in Philadelphia? Not Arrieta. Arrieta's definitely
No. It's Nola.
Yeah.
He's better than Nola. He's better than...
The Marlins. Let me talk.
He's better than Dallas Keuchel.
Oh, definitely. Is he even their number 1 right now?
Who's their number 1?
I don't know. They had a couple.
He's their best pitcher.
They had a couple good rookies.
Hey, listen, Max Fried and Mike Soroka.
That's what I'm saying. Mike Soroka's probably the number 1 this
year. Soroka.
I don't think Keuchel's getting game 1. I don't think Keuchel's getting game 1. Soroka's probably.
Brought me to a 10th place finish in fantasy, Soroka.
10th place.
Out of 16. Let's go.
No, but I mean, it's gonna shape up to be interesting. The NL East is gonna be interesting this year.
Oh, for sure.
And as much as I say, I'll watch every spring training game, I hate spring training. And I didn't realize how much I hated spring training until I sat down and watched the first game.
We both said to each other,
I was like, yo, I'm gonna stop watching this. This is garbage.
We were like, yo, baseball's on. I'm like, I don't even care what it is. Let's go. This is great.
Yeah. I got 3 innings in.
I was gonna say, there's been 3 games on, or whatever it's been with the split squads and everything. Out of the 3 days baseball's been on, I've watched a grand total of about an inning and a half.
Oh no, I've watched all 3 games for at least 2 innings.
I've watched just between my
But I only watched the first 2 innings because that's when everybody's playing.
Exactly.
Now I'm good.
Ramos has been chilling.
I got my.
Ramos has been raking.
Hit home run yesterday. Yeah.
He had a 2-run double in the other game.
Yeah, they lost the game.
Yeah.
But he had a ground double. It was a weird ground double. The ball was a fly ball to right field and somehow just blew.
Wasn't just no one called it.
It just blew away from the right fielder. Some weird Astros stuff going on. Like they had like a thing in the bowl.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, the right fielder was in right center field like this,
and then
it like you just saw him go, and just start running the other way.
I mean, he might have just never had the ball at all.
Oh no, he had it, but supposedly the wind was like insane that day. Because Jake Marisnick caught a ball and he looked like he did never play baseball in his life, and then the center fielder for the Marlins dropped the fly ball to center field.
I mean, it is spring training. You got some.
Where's my boy Jalen Palmer at?
Yeah, that dude. So just you talked to Brody though.
Get him on the squad.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
If Ioannis goes down, I want the first call at Palmer.
I need an ML, like just at least one MLB spring training game for me, please. I want to see the guy.
It's got to be eventually, no?
Not this year.
No. I'm saying eventually.
No, we'll see what he does this year in April. Jalen Palmer, like our boy, he played with us in high school.
Played with us in high school, yeah.
I better stats than him. That's weird.
I don't even think he'll see this.
Nah, he doesn't watch our stuff.
Yeah.
He told me. He's like, why would I watch that? He's like, it's an hour and 10 minutes. I was like, oh, sorry, you got better things to do? Like, what, take batting practice? Asshole.
Like, what, to sit around and hit baseballs for 2 hours? And then go and then play video games and order Domino's after for another 2 hours?
Yeah. Kid's shot.
Yeah, bro.
But, I mean, the Mets, the Mets are the bright spot for New York this year. Them and the Rangers, because I do enjoy this Rangers team, bro.
I love this Rangers team right now. How could you
get our podcast off the ground?
Better.
Can somebody get our podcast off the ground? I need money to get Ranger tickets.
Yeah, I'll get season tickets next year. I guess I should break this out. I didn't tell you that.
That's bullshit. I better get some.
My dad came up with it's my tickets.
Yeah.
My dad's like, I'm not going to be able to go to it. I have two.
Yep,
I was
yep,
like,
yep,
well, I'll be able to make room for those. Don't you worry about that.
I'll be 21.
We'll both be 21.
Be a good time. But the Rangers' bright spot, the Knicks are just atrocious.
Basketball is non-existent in New York until next year when Brooklyn comes back and they got KD and Kyrie. You see the news that came out? They're looking to trade Jared Allen, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Karis LeVert.
For what?
They could get a lot for that. Those are three good.
No, I know, but like,
no, I don't know.
Like, you better get a star.
No, you got yeah.
Like, you need I'm not saying Giannis, but you need somebody like high caliber, like good.
You got to get like a Paul George type.
Yeah, I need a number one. I need a number one option.
No, I don't know if you're gonna get that with that.
Depends where you're talking though. Like, we're not talking number one like Giannis. I'm talking about another team's number one option.
Like a Zach LaVine.
Yes. Yeah.
The Zach LaVine or
and another piece though, like Zach
Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal
up there.
We got Bradley Beal, dude. I gotta look at these stats.
I think it was 108 points in the last 2 games.
I gotta save right here. We're gonna go through.
The guy scored 108 points in 24 hours.
Okay. So this is 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
Playing Chicago. I obviously bet the Bulls.
Good pick. The Wizards suck.
He had 53 points. He was 15 of 27 from the field. 5 of 11 from 3, which is pretty legit. That's like a little less than 50%. That's
like 40.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
18 of 20. He took 20 free throws. 18 of 20 from the free throw line. And played 39 minutes. Go to last night. They're playing the Milwaukee Bucks.
Good team.
On a back-to-back after they just beat the Bulls and played
lost to the Bulls.
I'm sorry, they just lost to the Bulls. Sets a new career high after the night before. Goes for 55. Does better. Goes for 55. Shoots 19 of 33 from the field. 8 of 13 from 3. And 9 of 10 from the free throw line. And you want to hear the crazy stat? Of course, after all that's happened in this 2020, the last player to score 50-plus points in back-to-back games... Days, I'm sorry, not back-to-back games. Back-to-back days.
Kobe Bryant?
Kobe fucking Bryant.
Nah, I mean, dude.
Kobe motherfucking Bryant. Rest in peace.
Like, Bradley Beal, he shot 57% from the floor in 2 days.
It's ridiculous.
That's really good.
That's unbelievable.
There's no other way to say it. Like,
he was 27 of 30 from 3. From the free throw line.
I was trying to think of like a better word to describe. It's just really good. Like, there's no other way to describe that. It's just really good.
13 of 24 in 2 games from 3.
Yeah.
That's fucking
a little
ridiculous.
over 50%.
That's a little over. That's fucking ridiculous.
And you know what's crazy? He lost both games.
Lost. We didn't even put that out there. Both of those games were losses. So he set career highs in 2 losses. Dude. They asked him that. They go, so like Bradley, like how do you feel? Like you set like career highs like in back-to-back nights.
Probably just somebody lost.
And this is like, if this shows you like he should have been an all-star. Like he goes, it doesn't matter. We lost. Like, it literally doesn't. I could have scored 105. We lost.
That's great.
If I score 2 points and we win, I'll be the happiest guy alive.
100%.
It's so embarrassing that dude.
Any sport.
It's so embarrassing that dude's dealing with what he's dealing with right now. John Wall, pussy. We're putting that out there. John Wall's a pussy.
Bro,
leaving this guy out here to dry and carrying his team the way he is. And John Wall's just. I mean,
would they be any better if they had John Wall? I mean, they would be better, but like
they made the playoffs, and Bradley Beal's only gotten better since then.
Yeah, but
they made the playoffs 2 years ago.
Yeah, but who was on? There were other people on the team then. Like didn't they have Gortat too? Who was pretty good.
Bro,
it was solid at the time.
It's Wall and Beal.
I know, but
when you think of Washington Wizards,
Kelly Oubre too.
Kelly Oubre, how funny was that? How funny was that?
Oh,
that was.
Can't even talk about that on this. Can't even talk about that on this. But I mean, nah. I just. Like, to go off of, like, what he said, like, that's gotta be like, you get paid to play a sport, dude. You get paid to play a sport. And that should, like, up yours, Rob Manfred. Like, this guy just set 2 career highs, but he's mad because his team lost. Because you know why? He wants a piece of metal.
Because he wants to fucking win. That's all that matters. At the end of the day,
wants a piece of metal,
that's
bro.
All that matters, bro.
Give me the piece of metal.
So the thing is, like, people go against, like, KD and, like, Anthony Davis and, like, all forcing themselves out and going wherever. They want to fucking win.
Because they want a piece of metal.
And if you're going to go somewhere, and it was so evident that the Pelicans weren't looking to win, obviously. What were they doing to put around Anthony Davis? They were hoping that this 6'11", unibrow fuck was going to bring them to a championship. He barely brought you guys to a playoff spot. But not his fault. You just didn't do anything.
But when you originally got him, like, your team wasn't, like, I think we finished, like, in 6th one year, 7th. Which isn't terrible. For the Pelicans, it's not terrible,
bro.
Did you
lose first round?
Of course we did.
He doesn't want that. He wants to win. He wants to win.
But I'm saying, though, at that time...
He's not staying. You could give him $250. That shows you how much it's not about the money.
Yeah, but at that
he just wants to win.
At that time, bro, like, we were a piece away, bro. Like, Drew Holiday, Tyreek Evans...
No, you guys were good.
You were one piece away. We couldn't...
That's your general manager's fault.
I know, we didn't get that one piece.
So you can't be mad at him for wanting to leave.
So then you lose Tyreek Evans, whatever. Now it's Drew Holiday, Anthony Davis, pretty much. And then we had... Mirotic,
in a loaded West.
Mirotic was solid for us, but he's not...
In a loaded West.
Yeah,
where you have the Warrior... Like,
I know. But Mirotic was solid for us. But whatever. Like, he's not a 1-2-3 guy. At the time, he was our 3.
No,
he's not a 1-2-3 guy.
He's not like a high option.
No, put him on any other team.
He can shoot the 3 a little bit.
He can shoot it, yeah. Throw him in the corner. All you do...
Just keep your hands up ready.
Like, yo, Nicola, catch, shoot. Nothing else. Don't dribble. Like, if he dribbled, it was like, out.
Yo, go get him. Go get him. What does he think he's doing? Go get him.
My shirt.
Yeah, go get him.
Or like Willie Mays Hayes from Major League. Every time he dribbled the ball, he'd do 10 push-ups. Like, dude, like that. You know, you had 2 options pretty much for however long it was. There was a while when we only had 2 options. And don't forget, AD came into the league with Chris Paul. So already getting Drew Holiday was a downgrade in a way, because you had Chris Paul for a year.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, that first year.
No, because he was never a Pelican.
Who?
Chris Paul was never a Pelican.
Anthony Davis played 1 year as a Hornet.
Did he?
I have a jersey.
What does that mean? They do throwback jerseys.
He played 1 year as a Hornet. No. Like, I bought it when he got drafted. Like, it was bought the day he got drafted.
I don't remember that. I believe you're a Hornets fan, but I don't.
It was only 1 year though.
I know.
That was it.
It wasn't that much far away.
And then Chris Paul left. Drew Holiday comes in, whatever. And now I've never been so happy that, like, we got rid of him.
Bro, how could you not be? Look what you got.
Josh Hart, Lonzo,
you have a human highlight reel in Lonzo and Zion. How could you hate that?
And Brandon Ingram was playing, like,
out of his mind, bro. Out of his goddamn mind.
Up yours, Lakers fans.
Bro, I've been jacking this. Ever since he got drafted, I said he's the next KD.
You're a Duke guy.
He's the next KD. And look what he's doing. He's averaging 25 a game and bringing this Pelicans team to the playoffs.
But you can't even, like... They did Zion Williamson so much better than Anthony Davis.
Who did?
The Pelicans.
What do you mean?
You make that trade, like, yeah, everybody wanted to see Zion AD. Like, have those two together. Right? But you make that trade because now his situation is 1,000 times better. You get rid of AD, which, alright, whatever. Like, I'm sure some Pelicans fans are probably mad about that. I don't hate AD.
You hate
I
AD.
just don't like
You
him.
hate AD.
Like, don't be that guy to like be like, no, I need out. Like, I don't like that, bro. Like,
I don't like. There's definitely
publicly, like you can say it behind closed doors. That's fine. Don't come out publicly and make the team look like shit.
I agree with that. There's a way to go about
Exactly.
it. So, like, when you come out, it's got to be like, listen, I want to win. That's all I give a fuck about. And unless you do something, unless you make some moves to help us win, because what we're doing right now, obviously we're not going to fucking win. Our ceiling's a 6 seed. Or whatever you guys
But you don't even need to say that, though.
No, but I'm just saying, like you have to get me players like, I want to go win a championship somewhere.
See, but all that
It's
is
either
said,
here or get me out of here.
all that is said behind closed doors, though. Like, when he comes out and he wants to talk to the media about it, which I have no problem about. You can talk to the media about wanting to be moved. That's fine. But just say, hey, listen, I'm not happy here. That's it. I'm not happy here. I just want to be moved. No specific reason. Not that, like, he didn't say it this way, but like, not like this team sucks. I can't win with this team. Like, not like that. Just,
kind of said it like that.
he didn't say it like he didn't say those words.
He did, but he did. He did, but he didn't. No, exactly.
So like
He did,
now,
but he
like,
didn't.
it's just like, I'm not happy here. And then behind closed doors, you say, listen, we're not gonna win unless you get some pieces around me. We're never gonna win.
Yeah. We're never gonna do anything good at least.
So you ship AD out of town. You get 3 good players, and then you sign JJ Redick to a veteran deal, which is huge because now you got 3 young guys, another young guy coming in Zion, who's an absolute powerhouse, and then you got veteran presence with JJ Redick, Derek Favors, who blows, but it's whatever.
And forget the veteran presence. Just think about the overall basketball game itself. Zion's going to the basket and 3 guys got to converge on him.
Give me 3.
Hey, JJ.
And Brandon Ingram can shoot the shit out of the ball, too.
No, you just surround your guys with shooters.
Josh Hart can shoot the
goes
shit
to
out of
the
the ball,
middle, kick out, and start hitting some shots. They can't play off of them, and that's when Zion goes to work.
Lonzo looks like Chino Hills Lonzo.
You gotta love Chino Hills Lonzo. I love that Chino Hills basketball team.
I used to sit in my high school classes and
watch
Lonzo.
Chino Hills highlights.
Yeah.
Chino Hills of LaMelo, Jello, and Lonzo before they fucking graduated and were going to UCLA.
And LaMelo's gonna be like a top.
I think that team is the team that got me into like really, really caring, because I always watched college basketball ever since like 5th or 6th grade. It was always on ESPN, so like I had to watch that. Whatever. The Knicks were fucking terrible, so I wasn't watching them. Whatever. That's how you watch basketball. High school basketball, I started watching that. They brought up Lonzo, and I was like, oh shit, this kid's pretty good. And all those passes, like that Chino Hills team got me into watching high school basketball. And that's why I love college and high school. Love it.
The minute Lonzo like really gets off the ground is the minute all of high school basketball gets off the ground amongst like the entire country, dude. Like nobody knew who Hamidou Diallo was, and then he blew up. Nobody knew who. Cole Anthony was Cole Anthony, but like nobody would know who these guys are. Like Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
Like all these guys, nobody really would know who they are before they got to college. So like.
They never do.
High school basketball being hyped up so much made college basketball so much better.
Way more
which has
hyped
made
up.
the NBA
so much better. Exactly. Because these are guys that, like, so.
I followed Lonzo since he was junior in high school. And now he's in the NBA 2 years.
Like, the older guys, they've made their money. They don't give a fuck.
No.
It is what it is. Guys are coming in like Zion and Lonzo, and these kids are about to get drafted, and Tatum, and all these good young players.
MVP candidate right now.
Stud. Flat out stud. And you know where he went.
Yeah, whatever. Nobody cares.
Game day. 7 o'clock. Playing Wake Forest.
But like still like mark my words, like, and it's gonna sound like kind of like I don't know how to say it, like I don't want to say dick suck, but like that. Dude, Zion is gonna change the NBA.
What do you mean gonna?
No, like
he has, bro.
No. I mean,
he's 6'7".
That's not what I'm talking about, bro. That's not what I'm talking about. Hear me out. Let me finish speaking for a goddamn minute.
All right, bro. All right.
Jeez.
All right. Just speak,
bro. He's gonna change the way the NBA is played. Forget about him being huge and like all these guys being bigger. Did you see the play he had the other night? I forgot who they were playing. Dude, he ripped the ball. Like he did it to Kevin Knox too. He hustles, bro. He plays hard. Nobody plays hard in the NBA.
Because he loves the game of basketball.
Exactly. And now all these guys around him, like Lonzo, Brandon Ingram.
Brandon
Ingram has a brand new attitude.
It's going to push him to play harder.
Exactly.
Because he's playing hard.
Exactly. And it's going to change the whole NBA. NBA is going to look like college basketball in a few years. Watch. Because guys are going to start play hard again.
I mean, I would love for that to happen. But...
Because in our era of NBA growing up, it was guys like Allen Iverson, who didn't really
Dogs.
give a shit. Who just
Straight
kind of
up
like
dogs.
it was ISO basketball, bro.
And just wanted to get their
it was
money.
like watching an AAU basketball game.
No, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
So like, you know, and then you got guys like Bronny who's gonna eventually come up, and you got Zaire Wade who's gonna come up. All these guys are just gonna like, it's gonna be good in a few years.
No, I can't. Yeah, the NBA is like all the college kids that I've been watching for the last 4 or 5 years are going to be the ones now running the show in the NBA. And it's going to be
bro, I think like the Tatums, the Zions, the Brandon Ingrams, like these young guys who are coming in are going to be like the Kobe's, LeBrons. No, the Kobe's for like the LeBron generation. When that class comes in of Bronny, Zaire Wade, and that's going to be like the 2002 class again.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that. It was weird. But the 2002 class, it's
2004.
I thought it was 2 when it was LeBron,
Wade,
that was 4?
and CP3. Yeah.
Well, that class still, bro. LeBron, Wade, CP3, Melo.
Yeah.
Dude, it was imagine a team. Imagine a team you make from that class.
No, yeah.
Just the 5 guys.
Just putting those fucking guys right. Bro, Chris Paul is 38 and he's leading a non-All-Star Thunder team to a 6. How?
And he dunked in the All-Star game, which is pretty cool.
For the first time ever. Did you hear that?
That was the first time he ever dunked.
I heard that was his first ever alley-oop.
Probably his first ever alley-oop.
That was his first ever alley-oop.
He used to throw down.
He's 38. How's his first ever alley-oop at 38?
When he was on the Hornets, he used to throw... Like, he used to dunk on people.
He used to be insane.
He used to dunk on people.
Went to Wake Forest, played amazing, and then when he was on the Hornets, he was sick.
Yeah, and then...
Then he went to the Clippers, he was good there.
Oh, he was great there. Him and Blake Griffin? DeAndre Jordan?
Jordan.
Jamal Crawford?
That was a fun team to watch. I can't believe that team never went past the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, because, I mean, look who was in the West.
If only Ryan Torrey was watching this right now, the amount of times that we argued about that Clippers team.
Like, look who was in the West at that time. You had the Kobe Lakers. You had good teams, bro. Golden State was starting to come up. Which, supposedly, I don't know.
The Spurs?
I don't know if you heard this. My dad told me this yesterday. Supposedly, Golden State acquired Andrew Wiggins to try and make a package to get Giannis.
So I saw that too. I don't think the Bucks are trading Giannis at all.
Forget about the Bucks trading Giannis. Like, I think that trade should be vetoed. Come on. Dude, you got Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Giannis.
But, I mean, if they're giving up, it's fair. You're giving up Wiggins. They're giving up like a couple of picks. And you're probably going to give up someone else.
Your team is still sick, dude. You got 4 guys who are all-stars. I understand you had that with KD.
They did it once
but
already.
I think Giannis is more of a powerhouse than KD. I'm not saying he's a better basketball player, but I think Giannis makes more of a difference. The guy's a tank. Dude.
I mean, it's just like...
The guy can't be stopped. Like, actually can't be stopped.
It's just so crazy because, like, you think about it like this. You got Giannis in the middle. It's like, if someone can somehow stop him with the 4 guys in the middle...
Oh, Steph, thanks.
You just kick it out to Steph or Klay, and in the rare fucking occasion that they miss, oh shit, I got Giannis in the middle to just grab it and lay it back up.
Yeah. And they all play defense.
Imagine 2K.
Dude.
That's what I always think about right
2K.
away.
I haven't bought 2K in, like, years.
It's ass.
It sucks.
It's so ass. It's so ass.
That'll be the show, though. Got that Legend Edition coming in. I get it 4 days early.
When's that come out?
17th, but I get it the 13th. Yeah. Wait for me to leave my house. It's not happening. But,
On the 13th, I'll wait outside. I'll be back out in 10 days.
Yeah, yo, my sister's birthday... No, what am I saying? My sister's birthday's in May. I'm thinking May 17th. But that's probably when I'll come out of my house. It's like on my sister's birthday in May.
2 months later.
My Diamond Dynasty team will be at 99. It'll be just insane. But I mean, speaking of Diamond Dynasties and fantasies, Madison Bumgarner living out fantasies as a guy.
Mason Saunders.
Mason Saunders. Dude, what is
Mason
this?
Saunders?
I think, like,
what is that?
Out of all the stories I've heard in the past, like, day and a half, this is the best one. Easily the best one. The Rangers signed Chris Carter. This was better for me because it's just mad funny.
I just don't, get it, though. Like, bro, either you've made so much money already. What are you still playing baseball for if this is what you want to, do?
Because he loves baseball, too.
You have to choose one, though. What if he gets hurt doing that?
I know.
If I'm if I'm the Diamondbacks,
oh my god.
what do you even do? It's your best guy.
Put an incentive in his
Hey,
contract.
hey, we just gave you $130 million. Go be an asshole and fall off horses and shit.
We'll pay you an extra $100,000 to never do that shit again.
To just forget that you even have horses. Forget that you ever did that.
Yeah,
and
but the
here's
guy's
another
never
$1
played
million.
by the rules, bro. He's never played by the rules.
I mean, you're talking about the same guy that gave up a home run to Max Muncy, and he's fucking screaming at him as Max Muncy's running around the bases. He's like, "Why don't you go get it?"
That's the no. That was the best quote of all time. They asked Max Muncy.
It's in the ocean. Why don't you go get it?
They said, what were you guys saying? He goes, "Oh, like he told me not to look at the ball. I told him if he doesn't want me to look at it, why doesn't he go get it out of the ocean?" Dude, that's great. That's awesome.
It's the best quote of all time.
Oh, easily. Easily, bro.
I hate
That's
Dodgers
so
too,
funny.
but that's hilarious.
Dude, like, I heard that and I was like, he didn't just say that.
He didn't just say that.
I was like, there's no way he just said that about Madison.
With the baseball season come back, though, at least we get John Boy videos back.
John Boy Media, shout out.
John, shout out John Boy
best.
Media. He's so funny. Go check out his videos on YouTube, John Boy Media.
Mad funny. But, the other big thing yesterday, Altuve gets at the bat in his first at bat, gets booed like crazy, and then gets hit.
It got hit, yup.
It was obviously an accident. I think you hit him on the first at bat if you're gonna hit him.
Yeah.
But also you have to realize it's spring training, probably a different pitcher. Maybe that guy had a gripe.
How really funny was it though, that video I showed you?
Oh, with the tattoo?
Let me see the tattoo. So Jose Altuve was signing autographs, being a good guy. Obviously he's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
Trying to be a good guy, get some respect back on his name. He's going, he's signing autographs, whatever, being a non-piece of shit for once.
Still a piece of shit.
And there's some guy just heckling him with his phone.
Jose,
let's see the tattoo.
let me see that tattoo.
Where's the tattoo, Jose? Just straight up berating this dude for like a minute straight, asking him about his unfinished tattoo. I mean, that's great.
That's awesome. I mean, listen, this YouTube channel, like this podcast is gonna have an Instagram very soon, and I'm sure me and Ryan will be attending the Houston Mets game at Citi Field.
Oh yeah.
Definitely gonna be a lot of videos for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna hear me screaming. Yeah. It's gonna be like, Jose, you suck. Carlos, you suck. Alex, I love you.
Yeah, Alex Bregman, I love you. Represent.
I love you. I have your jersey on underneath this. You're my favorite.
So I think the biggest piece of shit. We can wrap it up with this. Who do you think the biggest piece of like we just got? I can't help it.
On the Astros, Carlos Correa. Come on, bro. Who's the biggest piece of shit?
I just can't take the fucking bullshit, like the tiptoeing around the bullshit, bro.
No, I don't.
Got caught and that's it. It's out already, bro. Don't try to fucking cover it up with bullshit, bro.
See, like that doesn't bother me as much as And we can't wrap it up with this because I just want to talk WWE really fast. I always gotta talk WWE.
Of course.
But I just don't like the fact that alright, you got caught. Okay, like everybody's gonna try to bullshit and just like beat around the bush, like whatever. But
no one wants to be the guy that says it.
Don't be an asshole and tell another guy to shut the
fuck
up.
Yeah, especially a guy.
You got caught, bro. Don't be mad that you got caught.
Don't be fucking all pissy and shit. Like Cody Bellinger has a right to be pissy.
Exactly.
Not only does he have 2 World Series rings taken away from him because of guys like you.
2.
The Red Sox. They fucking cheated.
Yeah. All right, yeah, but all right.
So he's got 2 rings. Bro, that frustrated you. Imagine that 2 fucking years in a row.
Even so, bro, as a guy like Cody Bellinger who does his job, shows up to work every day, not a piece of shit,
great guy, does great for the lit.
Supposedly he like skateboards around LA. Like he's like an actual dude. Like he.
Bro, was he 24? He's gotta be an actual dude. He hasn't even lived his life.
And with another thing, like Madison Bumgarner, his wife called him by his name Mason when they were out, so that nobody knew that it was him. Dude, what? How much? Like that's piece of shit to the max, bro. If I'm a celebrity, like when I'm a celebrity because of this, I want everybody to come up to me and say hello.
Bro, not even that. You think no one knows who you are?
In San Francisco,
you're Madison Bumgarner, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, Mason. Oh yeah, oh shit, guys, that's Mason. That's not Madison Bumgarner. Never mind.
Yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with these people,
you got people sitting at a table at a restaurant, and I'm like, I think that's Madison Bumgarner.
Because if I'm a huge fan,
and his wife goes, Mason, and they're like, oh shit, no, it's not. It's Mason.
Yo, I think that's Noah Syndergaard over there. Look at that long blonde hair. George. Oh shit, his name is George.
Yeah, it's George.
Oh yeah, because that's not him. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people, bro?
I guess he's just sitting with a couple of guys who look like Jeff McNeil and Peter Alonso too. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, come on.
It's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
So like guys like Cody Bellinger, guys like Pete Alonso, like even a guy like David Wright. I met David Wright once and we had like a 10-15 minute conversation outside of his hotel at like 2 a.m. bro, because he was coming back from some shit.
Probably
and like all the Mets, because like they were celebrating I think Oliver Perez's birthday. That's how long ago this was. I was like
OP.
Yeah. And me and my dad were waiting outside their hotel just to see like maybe we could run into a few guys.
No, of course.
And they all come like walking down the block from like one of the strips, and we were in Pittsburgh, and like we're waiting outside the hotel, and like David Wright's there. We're like, David, oh my god, and like obviously the first thing you ask is like, can we get an autograph? Can we take a picture? He's like, listen, like I'm not really allowed to do that, so like I can't do that. But he literally just stood there and talked to us for like 15-20 minutes about baseball. Like
you couldn't take a picture, you guys?
Nah, because like I think like some of these guys have like rights where like every time they take a picture, it's got to be like some type of money's got to be paid.
Oh. He's probably got that in his contract somewhere.
It's some weird shit.
Whatever it is.
Like, a lot of these guys can't just take pictures, like, unless it's, like, a planned thing, but that's fine, though, like, whatever. Like,
but honestly, he wasn't a dick about it, though.
Honestly, the conversation I had with him is way more worth a picture.
Bro,
I'll remember the conversation over the picture. I'll lose the picture eventually.
But he could have been a dick about it. He could have just been like, nah, bro, like, get the fuck away from me. But he's not a piece of shit. And he was like, listen, guys, sorry, it's not really, like, I'm not really, like, I can't really do that for you, but, like, and he fucking talked to you guys. He wasn't a dirtbag about it.
Yeah, no, he was sick. Awesome dude.
It's not that hard.
And it was probably one of the, like, it's one of the better moments of my life. The only other better moment I've had is, like, I met John Cena. Guy's the man. Guy is the man. Like, when I met him, like, I was part of, like, the wrestling store right here. Jack's.
Yeah.
They used to have all the meetings. First of all, every other one I've been to, line was, like, maybe, like, 10 people long. John Cena wrapped around the block. Okay.
Yeah.
So the wrestling store was like 3/4 down the block, like near the corner. It went down the block. No, the one. It used to be in the Village, where that.
I know. Yeah.
Where the psychic reading place is or whatever. It was down the block, around the corner, the line. I got there a little early, so we were good. Bro, when I walked in, I had a John Cena t-shirt on, like the Chain Gang t-shirt.
Yeah.
And I was part of like his fan club. Dude, he signed everything I owned. Yeah. Everything I owned. It was insane. And I was like, yo, this guy's the man.
Dude, he's such a great guy.
And then the guy literally wears a headband around his bicep.
Yeah.
Not an armband.
No.
A headband. Something I would wear on my head, he wears around his arm. Crazy shit. Now, if we're talking assholes, Batista. Asshole.
I can see that 100%, but what did he do?
He was just an asshole. Like all these guys, I've met a few of these guys. Like, I met John Cena. Mick Foley, cool guy.
Yeah. He's a crackhead.
A few other guys I've met. But, like, Dave, he just didn't talk to them. Anyway, he was like, yeah, on your way. Yeah. John Cena, like, he had me stand there. He made sure he signed everything I owned, bro.
Yeah,
like,
probably made
my shirt.
He was genuinely into the picture. Yeah.
My chain, everything he signed. Yeah. Which was mad cool, like, whatever. These other guys, like, oh, how are you? What's your name? Blah, blah, and that. Batista was like, hey, how are you? All right, see you later. And supposedly, like, a few of these, like, the Ruthless Aggression episode last night, they talked about Randy Orton, and, like, supposedly he's, like, an asshole. It was mad good.
Who, Randy Orton?
Evolution, yeah.
Dude, Randy Orton's probably the biggest piece of shit on earth. I could have told you that.
It was about evolution, and, like, just all this stuff, like, you would never expect. Like, supposedly he was very, very immature when he was, like, coming up.
Probably during that feud with The Undertaker. That's why they made him feud with The Undertaker.
Like, a little before that.
During that 05, during that little...
Like, when he won the World Heavyweight Championship.
Like, 04, 05, 06, and
that's why he only held the title for 4 weeks.
Because he was being a piece of shit.
Because he was immature.
Yeah.
Like, he was like a little kid. So like, when Batista got hurt, it was supposed to be Mark Jindrak. Remember Mark Jindrak?
Yes, of course.
He was supposed to go into Evolution in Batista's place.
Yeah.
But Jindrak and Orton were boys. And, like, they were like, yo, like, they were mad immature. So, like, Triple H, he was telling the story last night. Triple H was driving a car. Ric Flair was in the passenger seat. Jindrak and Orton were in the back. And, like, Triple H, like, was like, they're, like, being kids back there. Like, it's like, I feel like I'm driving a car as a father, and those are my kids in the backseat. And, like, he looked at Ric Flair, and he's like, is this what you and Charlie Race used to do? And Rick just, like, laughed. So, like, that's when they cut Jindrak. They're like, nah, you can't be in this, because Orton by himself is okay with us. Like, with Triple H and Ric Flair.
But with you two together being children...
It's like young kids, like, okay, you play second base, you play shortstop, but you guys just talk to them.
And you're talking
so you gotta go to left field, so you guys don't talk to each other. And then it's like the second baseman's like looking into left field, and he's like, yeah.
So it's like you gotta go to third base now, and you gotta go to right field, and don't fucking speak to each other.
And don't speak to each other, because I'll pull you out of the game. Like,
that's pretty pathetic. That's pretty pathetic.
But, like, all these guys are pieces of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Except, like, you know...
You get some genuinely... Like, I think Roman Reigns is a genuinely nice guy, I think.
No, I mean, he definitely is. Edge, I feel like, is definitely a nice guy.
I think it all depends about... I think it goes based on, like, what they've been through, too. Like, Roman Reigns going through, like, he's had cancer twice.
Edge, like,
it just makes him so much more appreciative of life and just being nicer people.
And at the same time, I think some of these guys get...
Edge with the bad neck injury.
But I think some of these guys get, like, the shit under the stick, like... Edge had that what's the word I'm looking for? Like edgy character.
Yeah.
No pun intended, but like
he
had an edgy character, and he was supposed to be an asshole on TV.
But he's
so
not.
like now when you meet people, you have to act like that guy. Because people see you, like young kids see you as Edge. You're Edge. You're that guy in the ring. You're the dirtbag.
You're the guy that comes in and spears people and just leaves and shit.
So now you have to like translate that. So like when you meet people, you have to be Edge. You're not Adam Copeland.
You're not Adam.
You're Edge.
Mm-hmm.
So like that kind of gives them the shit under the stick, and then when their career is over, it's like,
hey, I'm not an asshole.
Like, you're a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, it's like, oh, wait, you're not a piece of shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like Randy Orton, when he came in, he was supposed to be a babyface.
Yeah.
But like everybody just thought he was a piece of shit because he actually is a piece of shit. So they changed his character to be a piece of shit.
It's the same thing as Taz.
Kind of. Yeah, like
Taz was more of like a hard-nosed, like, no bullshit guy. So when he came in, super tough.
Could have cramped my bed. Holy shit.
Super tough. The demeanor that he had towards it, he was just like a straightforward guy.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is my bad hamstring too. But yeah, like that's what sucks. Like, yo, you pay me $1 million. I don't even need $1 million to play baseball. Like,
bro, give me 100,000.
No, I mean we're talking about baseball. Like, give me like $500,000 a year.
I was gonna say 500.
I could live super comfortable on 500. I could live comfortable on $100,000 a year if I didn't live in New York. But that's beside the point.
Yeah.
Give me $500,000 a year to play baseball. First of all, I'll be the nicest guy in the world. I will work my ass off for you because I'm playing baseball.
I'll be there all the time. I'll be there on time.
I'm playing baseball. You're getting paid to play a kid sport.
Yep. You know you're getting paid to be a kid. You're literally getting paid.
Literally, bro. Like,
because it doesn't matter what, like, if you win or lose, like, you're still getting paid. Like,
exactly.
When we played in baseball Little League or whatever it was, like, we win or lose, we're going to go home and we're going to go home and do homework or whatever. These guys are going to win or lose, go 0 for 4, throw a perfect game, whatever the fuck it is, and they're going to go home, and guys like Justin Verlander is going to bang his hot-ass wife, or if they have hot girlfriends or whatever it is.
Yep. Dude, that had to be something with Justin Verlander too. That's probably why they started him, because he got a hot wife. But that's beside the point.
I mean, yeah, probably. But
no, but like honestly, like a guy like Mike Trout, you know what I'm saying? Like he never has problem with the media. Never has anything to say about the media. And you know what? Like it's not like they like hound this guy.
Yeah.
The guys who get hounded are the assholes.
Because they're just so pissed off.
And you need a story.
Yeah.
You're hoping this guy pops off on you right now. Like Bryce Harper immediately when he got into the league didn't even have to say a word. He was hounded by the media. Not only because he was like a 16-year-old phenom, but because they knew this kid had a short temper. And what was the first thing? That's a clown question, bro. And that is the only thing you know. Like you know Bryce Harper has that's a clown question, bro, guy. Like that's what I'm saying. So like if you're not a piece of shit, people will leave you alone. So like that's not even against the argument. Like professional athletes can't give you the argument like, yeah, we have to deal with the media. If you weren't a piece of shit, you wouldn't have to.
Yeah.
And you would make millions and be left alone and just be able to play a sport for your living. That's it, bro. Don't be a piece of shit.
Like you get these ball players like so even in basketball. Guys like Damian Lillard or CJ McCollum who just straight up go out and ball out every single night. What do you hear? The only thing I've heard about Damian Lillard was him being upset about a non-goaltending call that cost him the game, which you should be, and you should be freaking out about that. So that's good for him. He at least cares about what he's doing. Exactly. If he didn't care, it would be, oh shit, yeah, we lost. All right, yeah.
Guess the game's over.
But no, after he's talking about how he was bugging out. You remember that?
Yeah, and this all reverts back to a piece of metal.
And it all goes back to that little piece of metal.
To the piece of metal that everybody wants to win.
Fucking Rob Manfred, that fucking
dude. Like it's just crazy. Like it's not that hard, bro. Like a guy like Zion hasn't said a word yet, and he's been hounded by the media.
Bro, if anything, he's the nicest people. He's got to be some of the nicest people.
I think the best commercial I've seen Zion do so far was the
I haven't even seen him in a commercial yet.
I think it was a commercial. Either a commercial or an interview. Somebody told me it was a commercial, but it looks like an interview, and they're talking to him, and he goes, "I wonder if they know I'm 19." Bro,
I don't know if I did.
Because I wonder if they know I'm just 19. Bro, it was so funny. I was like, yo, but that's crazy. He's younger than me. He's younger than both of us.
Yeah, I'm older than him.
And he's, goddamn.
He's definitely got his own car. He's probably paying his own bills and stuff.
And I'm 5'9".
And we're
doing this, trying to make some money.
Yeah.
Playing baseball, hoping I could eventually get drafted. Which
Justin Jefferson donated the money Odell gave him.
Donated, yeah. To what? A gold chain?
To a jewelry store?
Yeah.
For a new chain.
That's exactly what Justin Jefferson donated. The fucking money Odell gave him.
I still love you, Justin Jefferson.
Oh, I love you too. I hope the Saints draft you.
Yeah. Oh my god, imagine, bro. Yo, there's supposed to be 5 wide receivers going in this first round.
Yeah, one of them's going to the Saints, no doubt. Have to. Easily. Michael Thomas. Taysom Hill for another year as a slot guy.
Imagine him and like Jerry Jeudy. Michael Thomas and Jerry.
Yeah, we're not gonna get Judy. Jefferson's like our guy right now.
Jefferson, 100%.
Like they're saying, like he's coming to us.
Well, right now he's mocked there.
Yeah, he's mocked for us, but like the Saints are saying too, like that's our guy.
Well, I mean, how
go out and get him?
Yeah.
Played in your state. Everybody knows who he is already.
Everyone loves him.
Yeah, And then the only other thing is that what was I gonna say? Shit. Oh yeah, and Joe Burrow's got small hands.
Yeah. Small hands.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Did the small hands affect him? No.
Obviously not.
Somebody said, does the small hands on Joe Burrow drop his draft stock? Hell no. He is the number 1 pick.
So, I love hearing people say dumb shit like that. At that point, I would say, is that going to hurt his stock? Did it hurt him winning a national championship?
Did his team go undefeated?
Did it hurt him to win the SEC West? Did it hurt him to beat Alabama? Did it hurt him to throw 60 fucking touchdowns in the season? What's your answer to that? No? Oh, so is his draft stock going to drop? What's the answer? No. Okay.
And you could even flip that, bro. Like, let's say, like, if he didn't win the national championship, was ESPN going to come out and say, it's because he's got small hands?
It's probably because Clemson is a fucking sick team.
It's probably because they lost.
No, but I'm saying
No, I'm saying though, like it's not because Joe Burrow has small hands.
They just lost.
It's
he just lost a football
game. It's because they played Nick Saban and they lost. Or
it
like
happens.
They played Clemson and they lost.
It happens.
Or he threw a pick. Did he throw an interception because he's got small hands? No, it's because he threw it to the other team.
Did you see what Pat Mahomes tweeted at him?
No.
Joe Burrow tweeted out, he was like, oh man, like I hope these, like I'm going to have to retire now that I got like small hands because everyone was talking about it. And he was like, and Pat Mahomes retweeted him. And he was like, don't worry about that, bro. My small hands are treating me just fine. Talking about a kid that's just won a Super Bowl, he's won an MVP, and now he's about to sign a $200 million contract with
Also
one
has
of
a hot-ass girlfriend.
with one. I was ending it off with one of the most important things. He's got one of the hottest girlfriends out there.
Obviously, the small hands doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, it doesn't mean a thing, obviously. Wish I had small hands. I kind of do, I guess.
I've been told I have big hands, but I'm not doing that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, no, but I mean, listen. It's gonna be interesting. Gonna be an interesting week in sports.
Yeah.
Rangers
Islanders tonight.
their own destiny.
Rangers, yo, let's go Rangers.
Yes.
Let's go Rangers.
Yes. Any Islanders out there? Stop watching.
Yeah, you know who you are. You can hit me up.
You see the shirt. Eat shit.
Yeah, I got LSU on today.
Alright? I mean, listen. You control your own destiny right now if you're the New York Rangers. Just win. Just win. Play the way you've been playing, because you played good teams very well.
In a week from now, when
Rangers
we come back
in the wild card.
hopefully we'll be talking about the Rangers in the playoffs.
You know what? The last time I said something about the Rangers on here, it came true. So I think next week when we're on this podcast, we'll be talking about a Rangers playoff run.
I don't know how many games they have, though.
Enough.
4 points out. 4 points out, you got to have at least 2 or 3 games.
We definitely have 2 or 3 games. It's a week, bro. It's 7 days. They're playing 2 or 3 games in 7 days. It's not the All-Star break.
No,
it's coming down
I know.
to the stretch now.
Yeah.
So you're going to start playing a lot more games.
Starts tonight, though. It starts tonight.
Tonight makes or break. I think tonight makes or breaks the season.
Nah, that's...
Yeah. I know there's a lot of games left, but dude...
You've won like 8 in a row.
Yeah,
it's okay if you drop one, bro. It's fine. I would rather it drop now anyway.
Not this
Lose
one,
the one.
Not this one, though.
Not this one. Win tonight. Do whatever you got to do to win tonight. Lose the next one, and then win the next one.
Because an Islanders loss is just demoralizing.
So great. Don't even go into overtime. Don't give them the satisfaction of giving them a point. Beat them in regulation. Don't go to overtime. Now, if we lose in overtime, all right, whatever.
Hurt somebody, too. Like, kick the shit out of Clutterbuck.
Someone hurt Barzal, please. I'm tired of hearing about him. All Islander fans love him. Someone hurt Barzal. Get him out of here. He ain't Panarin.
Yeah, Bradley, if you're mad, hit me up.
He ain't Panarin. Yeah, you can hit me up, too. Islanders suck.
Yeah, for real. But, like, dude, it's a big week.
A week from now, playoffs.
I think so. Listen, a week from now, the Rangers will be a wild card.
You're in the playoffs.
Mark my words.
Playoffs spot.
Because you know what? It's not even just passing the Islanders. It's passing the Hurricanes, too. But not even, don't even worry about beating them. Bro, you got new guys coming into the system. There's growing pains.
Brady Shea.
That's why I don't like the moves at the deadline. When you're pushing,
Sam
I don't like
Vantanen.
it. I don't like it. Unless you're bringing in one. They made like 4 moves. They brought like 4 new guys
that's
in.
the thing. Yeah, you're like trading. Yeah,
That's a whole line, bro.
Like what Pittsburgh did. Pittsburgh might have had the most underrated move of the day. They got Patty Barlow from the fucking Sharks.
And it's one guy.
And it's one guy that just gets slit.
One guy.
Like Crosby and
He's
Malkin.
good.
I'm sure he's not going to have a problem sliding right in with Crosby and Malkin.
And
I
he's
think they'll
good,
be fine.
bro. That's the difference. You have a guy, like, never would happen. But, like, let's say, like, you're the Rangers. And you bring in a guy like Ovechkin. Like, it would never happen. I'm just saying, like, you bring in one guy, and that guy's Ovechkin. He's in your system, you're good.
It was like we brought in Rick Nash. There was nothing to do. Like, Rick Nash just went right in.
You bring in 4 guys who are, like... Let me see.
One defenseman, 2
You bring
forwards.
in 4 Matt Zuccarellos, who's not, like, an elite hockey player, but he's good. He's a good move if you make one of them. You bring in 4 of those guys who are going to obviously ego clash a little bit.
Like, if you get 1 forward, 2 centers, and a defenseman, like, you're switching like
your lines are moving.
You're throwing it. Everything's getting switched.
Everybody's got to learn how to play.
And
I'm sure Carolina has a game tonight, and they're gonna have to shift Brady Shea right into that lineup, bro.
You think he plays tonight?
I think everybody plays tonight.
You think JGP plays tonight for the Islanders? John Gabriel Pageau, whatever the fuck his name is.
Who does he play for?
He played for the Senators, got traded to the Islanders, and signed an extension yesterday. He's legit.
Where was his last game? It really all depends on that. Like, where was he last with the Senators? Was he in Ottawa? Because then he's coming back tonight and playing.
Well, no, because wouldn't it have to? Isn't there like physicals and stuff that go along with it?
No.
Isn't it?
So it wouldn't go through. The trade wouldn't go through until the physicals are cleared.
Like, so if we traded for like John Tavares, he would play today.
Depending on where he was.
Yeah, yes.
Like if he was playing in Brooklyn last night, yeah, he's coming to the Rangers tonight and he's playing. But you got a guy who needs to travel.
No, yeah.
Especially if the
guy
trade
from like the West Coast.
Especially if the trade was made like late in the deadline yesterday.
Yeah.
He's not playing today.
That was.
I know it was early
midday.
I'm saying though, like midday. Now you got to get a flight. Now you got to get there.
Yeah, I don't know where he was.
Exactly. So like, if Pageau was,
he's probably gonna play.
If Pageau was in,
but also I'm thinking too, like, you're just gonna put him in with new guys just for the here's your new teammates go play now. Like, not even give him a practice.
I don't know. It depends how essential he is to your team right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I know the Islanders are panicking.
It also depends.
Right now.
It also depends.
Islanders 1-2 against us this season. I know they're panicking right now.
In your boots.
Yeah.
No, but it also depends on like what you gave up too. Like if you're the Rangers and you gave up Brady Shea, and like Brady Shea's an everyday guy.
Yeah.
Like obviously he's not. Like you're not. Like you didn't bring in a guy who's gonna play tonight, so you're just shifting guys up.
You're just
like,
but everyone's playing with each other, so it doesn't even matter.
So like,
everyone's together.
If you make a 1-for-1 trade, if you make a 1-for-1 trade,
then
it's like Shea for the guy who's gonna replace him,
and it just gets slotted right in, it's fine.
Then you have to slot him in. You have no choice.
Yeah,
that's your guy.
And it's even. It just works. It just goes like that.
But like if you make a trade for like a guy like this, where it's like let's say you traded a center for like a left winger.
Yeah.
Now it's like all right, I could leave my left winger in there tonight, and we'll just shift up the centers because we're gonna have to do that anyway. So we'll just leave him in there, and then we'll start making moves when we can practice. I don't know, but I think let's see. I'm gonna make a prediction for the.
I was gonna say predictions for the game tonight. Why not?
For the game tonight, I think.
What are we going with?
I'm gonna go 3-1 Rangers.
I'm gonna go with 4-2 Rangers. I think they score. I think they score a little bit. Panarin. I think gets a couple assists in there, maybe a goal.
I think it's 3-1 Rangers.
I think it's 4-2.
I think Zibanejad and Strome go for goals tonight.
3-2 or 4-2, but I'm gonna say final 4-2. I'm gonna go with 4-2.
Well, you gotta think about the empty netter.
I'm gonna go with Rangers.
Oh, you gotta think about the empty netter.
So you're gonna go with 3-1.
I'm going 3-1, and I think Zibanejad has a goal and Ryan Strome has a goal.
I'm going 4-2. I think Trouba scores tonight, and I think Panarin gets 2 assists.
Okay.
2 assists from Panarin and a goal from Trouba, and you got a goal from Zibanejad and Strome.
Yep.
3-1, 4-2.
Yep. All right, that's it. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, right. Let's go Rangers.
Maybe I'll be right again. But
yeah.
Hopefully either of us are right because that's a Rangers win.
Hopefully next week. I mean, hopefully we'll be 1 week from now.
So where do they find you on Twitter?
King_Rinfred or it's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, on the brain. Just look at my name. I don't know why it's on the brain. Just we're gonna ignore that.
We talk a lot of sports on there.
Oh, definitely.
Anything you want.
Definitely.
Shout us out. We'll talk
tweet
about
some funny stuff.
Yeah, we could debate that shit.
All right. Like, subscribe. Be back next week.
Have a good week, guys. See you next week. Oh.